Welcome to the finale of Without a Recipe.
I have never been more excited.
No risk, no reward.
This is chaotic. I cannot believe you made this without a recipe.
Today, we're making wedding cakes.
Will you marry me?
More bowls!
I want to win.
One more chance to make Rosanna proud.
Oh, God!
Today, we're all wife guys. We're making wedding cakes. It's the Without a Recipe live special. You get to watch us live in the kitchen, unedited.
All of your favorites are gonna be back. Jared is gonna be cooking with us in the kitchen. As hosts, we have Marissa and Johnny Cakes. And on the judges panel, joining Rosanna Pansino, will be Kwasi and the head chef of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
But their verdict is only one of the type of winners. You get to vote for the other winner. There's an audience choice. Last year, I won both awards.
I feel like what's most important is y'all, entertaining you.
We have 2 different kitchens you can peek into. We have a behind-the-scenes camera. We have live scoring. We're taking things we've learned from our last couple streams, and we've really cooked up something nice.
Get your tickets today at tryguys.com/live.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the test kitchen for the Try Guys season finale of Without a Recipe.
What's the stuff that you use for building a wall?
Today, they're making 3-tiered wedding cakes.
Maybe I'd just panic for the first hour and do nothing.
That's a good idea.
Will they vow the judges?
Let them eat cake.
Or will they forever hold their piece of cake?
My heart is beating out of my chest. I'm so anxious.
Over the course of 2 days, each baker will have 12 hours to complete a 3-tiered wedding cake and present it to our panel of judges.
Welcome to Without a Recipe Wedding Cakes. Hey everyone, I'm Rosanna Pansino, and I host one of the most popular baking shows online and also some Food Network shows.
Hey, I'm Nicole. I am a Los Angeles-based wedding cake designer.
Hey, I'm Johnny Cakes, and all my friends are getting married while I am eating cake off the floor.
Are your gay friends getting married?
Tomorrow I'm going to a gay wedding.
Shut the f***, I've never been to a gay wedding.
It's so annoying. So I think a good wedding cake is something that makes people want to stay seated before they can get up and like dance the night away. A wedding cake should be delicious and not just beautiful. I think the wedding cake should represent the couple that's getting married. It can be simple and sleek. It can be tiered, tall and dramatic. It can be over the top. So many different steps. There's so many elements that go into this. The science of baking, the art of decorating, but then like the structure of like engineering. I would never recommend baking a wedding cake without a recipe. I would never recommend baking a wedding cake with a recipe, because it's a big undertaking. It's tricky, it's complicated, there's a high likelihood of failure and literal collapse. A lot of wedding cakes incorporate fresh flowers. It will be amazing if the cake can even stand up. It's a high stakes day. Yeah, you don't want to mess it up. So yeah, a wedding cake's a crazy thing to make without a recipe. Y'all are wild.
3-tiered wedding cakes. We've not been good at cakes in our time.
It's just like Eugene's.
It's not.
I'm not being funny. It tastes like dish soap.
You put yeast in the cake?
And baking soda and baking powder.
You would think we would have learned. We have not.
It has to be big. It has to be a showstopper. Becky and I didn't have cake. We had pies because we don't like cake.
Yeah, no one ate the cake at my wedding because Maggie bit it.
People don't even care about the wedding cake. That's the other thing. Who actually ends up eating it? It's everyone over 50. I'm telling you right now, I've been to a lot of weddings, and the only people who care are the ones who are sitting around not wanting to dance, but they're just thinking like, you know what would hit the spot? Some raspberry vanilla cake.
So I'm divorced. So I'm not gonna make a wedding cake. I'm gonna make a divorced cake.
Marissa's divorced? Wow, I didn't know Marissa was divorced. I think we're gonna join forces. We might be the anti-wedding force in this video. Because Keith and Zach's parents, unfortunately, are still together.
Well, it's a season finale of Without a Recipe, and you guessed it, we're making wedding cakes. How'd you guess? It's the title.
We haven't cooked together.
We haven't. I'm excited.
It's gonna be nice. I feel like we need to 1-2 this. Love will not prevail.
Not here. Not in this kitchen. Not today.
All right, bakers, in 3, 2, 1, try to bake.
And it started. It already started.
Here we go. Rachel doesn't trust I've learned anything, but I did make a good cake on that show that no one watched.
Cake flour and AP flour. Keith's grabbing both. Here, I'll take this one from ya. Weddings are supposed to be a party. Today, I'm making a disco ball cake. It's gonna be shimmery, it's gonna be shiny, it's gonna be metallic as hell. I want a cake that makes you feel like you just entered Trolls World Tour. I'm gonna be pretty basic bitch with the flavors. Turns out that flavor doesn't matter in these challenges. And 2, nothing more basic bitch than a heterosexual wedding. We've made cakes several times. We've also it up several times.
Every single time. Today, I am making a wedding cake that represents the couple taking their relationship to the next level, the next step. I'm making a set of stairs. 3 stairs to be exact. They'll be like real stairs, like 3 real steps. Everyone always likes chocolate cake the most. That seems like the way to win. Think about this, when you're at the wedding, everyone's eyes are on you. They're staring. You can feel the stares.
I got married at 24.
Oh man.
I know.
Was it a high school sweetheart situation?
It's a college sweetheart. I had a very amicable divorce. We're still friends. But it was still so annoying. If you go through something that big, you deserve a sweet treat. Getting divorced should be just as celebrated as getting married. Bringing in my Puerto Rican heritage with the passion fruit. It's gonna be lemon flavored because when life gives you lemons, make some lemonade.
So I'm doing a cake dedicated to my mama, and she had 2 husbands, 1 divorce, and then 1 died. Very much like 6, the musical.
She doesn't need any man. This is a cake that's not about a wedding. It just looks like it could be at a wedding, but it's all about her. She is an elegant, beautiful, warm, talented, incredible person. Her favorite type of cake is coffee cake. So it's an espresso chocolate cake. Bejewel it with edible pearls and diamonds. It's still a wedding cake. It's just a wedding for herself. It's just her own party, which I guess is technically a birthday cake.
First, the bakers will have 3 hours to make a shitload of cake.
I saw a thing that Johnny Cakes made on TikTok where when you're making a cake, you want not the cake flour is softer. The AP flour is what I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You look at you, learny boy.
Look at me, learning boy.
Well learned.
This is a relatively simple chocolate cake recipe. We're gonna start by mixing our dry ingredients together. So we want it to be structurally sound. So we're gonna use all-purpose flour as opposed to cake flour. So I'm adding cocoa powder. This will give it that nice chocolatey taste, obviously.
I'm making as many cakes as possible. My approach has always been maximalism.
Yes, we all know.
Cocoa powder, gonna measure this out. 1.
Cocoa powder is very powerful. You're not adding a ton of it, and you don't wanna add like too much or else the cake will be really bitter. And a little goes a long way.
Whoa.
Welcome back, Eugene.
More is more, right?
More is more.
More is more.
This is baking powder that I'm adding, and baking soda.
I'm thinking I need to make this shit rise more than like a mummy.
Baking powder and baking soda are to be used very sparingly.
Well, I gotta make a lot of cake, I'm making stairs.
Adding more will not like magically like make the cake rise more.
Ooh. Ooh. Baking soda.
And a little bit of salt.
Keith, is there any salt?
Yeah, it's over by me.
Just gonna get a little pinch of that. Wow, I think I'm like really good at this now.
You are.
Crazy. Zach Nation is losing their minds right now. We have institutional knowledge. Me and Keith, we're actually kind of like Without a Recipe all-stars.
Yeah, we've been talking about how we're the all-stars. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there, girl.
All right, so next we mix up all of our wet ingredients. I have some milk, we have oil. Now typically I make cakes that are butter-based, where I like cream together butter and sugar.
Oh, that's what I call cream in the butter.
But for chocolate cake, I like an oil-based cake. I just think it tastes better.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that, it's beautiful. That's just butter and sugar.
Chocolate's gonna have to happen.
I was just putting the white sugar in normally, and I was like, wait, maybe there should be brown sugar. Because it's a chocolate cake and it's brown. You know? Why gotta be white? Why gotta be white?
So this is a tip from Claire Saffitz. Whenever she makes anything with citrus, she always does the citrus sugaring with the sugar first. Just zest and sugar. I don't got time to measure out butter now. Oh gosh, that smells so good.
No! Put your hands out, put your hands up. There's glass, there's glass. Put your hands up.
No. Shit. Oh shit. So do I not have ingredients anymore? Oh no.
Hey, Art. We gotta clean this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
I'm so sorry.
I've done that before.
I was feeling a fair amount of stress before, but now I have to go so much faster. Okay.
I'm gonna add a bunch of eggs, so it makes for a more structurally sound chocolate cake. Vanilla extract.
Do you think half a teaspoon is enough vanilla extract?
For one cake, yeah.
And then I'm gonna do my egg and then the flour, and then we got ourselves a batter, baby.
How many eggs?
I don't know. 12? I want fluffy, big, dense. So I'm gonna try to make a set of 3 wooden stairs. It's gotta support my weight because I will be walking on the stairs.
You can't just add more eggs to create more volume of cake. You just will have to make more batter.
So much cake to make. Now what, Keith? Now what? More bowls!
We need a lot of batter. A 3-tier cake is 3 cakes that you just decide to stack on top of each other, because it's a ton of cake.
They all have some amount of egg, some amount of cream, flour, some amount of baking soda, and some amount of cocoa powder. These 4 bowls are all the same. And now we're gonna put all the butter in. I want a batter. Butter makes the batter better. Butter makes the batter better sounds like something that would be up in a mom's kitchen, you know? Butter makes the batter better, honey.
So this is sort of the secret ingredient to chocolate cake. You take piping hot, boiling water, and espresso powder.
I'm gonna make a few cups of coffee.
You're making fresh coffee for this?
I'm making fresh coffee.
That's smart.
Espresso heightens the chocolate taste. You're not gonna taste coffee, but you're gonna taste a richer chocolatey flavor.
I'm just gonna pour the coffee
Okay.
in, just to see how much wetter it gets.
Okay.
So I guess I'm using logic and putting it in here now. More coffee.
Right?
Oh, no. You know the beginning of an old horror movie where there's just a blob coming out of the sewer?
Yeah.
How does that look? Does that look like cake?
Oh my God.
All right, we're mixing wet and dry. I add my wet in 2 stages. And at this stage, we wanna be really cautious not to overmix.
So much cake, huh? Not all mixed together, but we don't have a giant vat, right? Maybe we'll just do it all in the tub.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm baking. Zach, have you ever seen somebody make a cake before?
A lot of chocolate cake recipes are really wet and fluid.
I need a bunch of milk. I need more milk. Zach, can you take that gallon of milk?
Yeah.
And just pour it until I say stop.
Oh my God.
Start going. Don't, so high up. That's good, stop. Stop, get away from me.
So I'm putting buttermilk and my citrus juices together. I'm gonna dry the wets, then wet the dries. I forgot eggs!
Oh, I've done that before. Put them in.
I completely forgot eggs.
Put them in.
I'm not gonna overmix this. The more I mix this, the more gluten's gonna develop and the less light and airy and fluffy the cake will be.
I'm gonna put some actual chocolate in it. I've never made a chocolate cake before.
Eugene, that's been mixing for a really long time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because as we know, through all of the Try Guys cake failures, you can't overmix your cake batter.
You should literally mix your cakes by hand so as not to overmix.
I mean, it's kind of like a batter now.
So if you're over mixing the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, you're gonna create a lot of gluten and it's gonna be gross. It's gonna be disgusting.
Tastes pretty good, but it's kind of hard to mess up coffee and chocolate.
And yet,
I don't know, I've never made it.
So we have 3 different size cake pans and I'm going to prep them by coating them in a thin layer of shortening and then dusting them with cocoa powder.
All right, now it's time to frickin' party. And I'm also gonna add some chocolate chips in here. Oh, and I gotta spray it. Don't forget to spray it.
All right, chocolate chips, can you just throw them in? Just throw them in. There you go, that's good. I don't know what else to do.
I mean, what I'm doing's working pretty well.
Nobody tell the judges what you saw. Nobody let them know.
You can get different shaped pans for simple shapes like hearts or stars.
Okay, I think I have just enough.
So you're making heart shapes?
I'm gonna make
you better,
broken heart.
You better split that heart.
I'm gonna
yeah,
split
genius,
it.
Genius!
So I'm filling the cake pans and like really not high.
I'm gonna try to fill 10 pans.
That looks really good, Eugene.
Does it?
I'm pouring the cake. I'm listening to the cake. Okay, look, it smells good. It smells like cake. I'm trying to get all the cake out.
Don't fill your cake pans more than halfway. Give it room to grow and breathe.
So I'm gonna be doing some funfetti. Have I improved too much? Are people gonna think that like he's clearly following a recipe? Flavor doesn't even matter. They're gonna think Eugene's are so beautiful. Who cares what they taste like?
This cake batter is pretty liquidy, and that's good.
Historically, I only make brownies.
They do look like.
Brownies? I know.
So I'm going to put 2 pans in the oven at a time, anywhere between like 25 and 40 minutes.
Here we go.
Oh no, this oven isn't gonna close with all these cakes in it.
Safely and calmly.
I'm just gonna shove mine in.
Zach is racing to the front. He takes an early lead.
Hi, here comes Key.
Okay, it's at 350. Demon oven.
We're coming back in. Oh, I should have baked it in a big pot. I should have just poured all the batter into a pot.
It's day 2. After leaving their many cakes in the freezer overnight, it's time to build their tiers and decorate.
Narrower, I really wanted it to be 3 times as wide. It's a little tiny staircase.
I follow our good friend Johnny Cakes on TikTok, and he uses this fun device. I've seen it. He makes the cakes flat. Johnny really puts his chest into it.
Uh-oh.
So the cakes have been baked, cooled, frozen. We're making 4-inch tall tiers. 2 cake layers, 1 tier. So I'm coating this with a thin layer of ganache.
So I need height, so I'm not gonna level these. I'm just gonna stack them, and just hopefully the frosting will do the work for me.
Now I'm gonna add our softer filling. So that's raspberry jam. Ganache is really thick and will act like a dam.
So I'm going for a monochromatic cake. It's gonna be silver, but when you cut inside, I want an explosion of colors. I'm just kind of going by intuition here, but my intuition's not very good.
So this is like a raspberry jam. Asians love cakes with berries and cream.
Berries are tough because berries will create a lot of air inside the cake.
What if I just went, ha! Aw, my little Oreo cake.
And what will happen is as the cake comes to room temperature, and it will try to escape the cake, so it'll create bubbles on the side.
The frosting has become my glue. Like my grandfather always used to say, it looks like shit, cover it with shine.
Now we're gonna crumb coat this, which is our first thin layer. I use chocolate ganache because it is a very stable filling.
I am doing a lemon cake with a passion fruit gelatin. I need gelatin, like a 1/4 teaspoon. That's it. I don't want to use it anymore. I'm so scared.
Softer fillings work well, but they have to be added carefully and correctly.
Okay, and then I have to get my cream cheese frosting going because I gotta make mine black. How much cocoa do I use is the question. I feel like I'm so far behind. That's it, that's all you get.
You're not behind, you're just slow.
Your cake should be moist enough that you don't need a soak. But a lot of times people use a simple syrup to keep a cake moist.
I've learned from Roe and stuff that actually the best way to get alcohol into a cake is by actually just poke some holes in here because it is a little dense, and then I'm gonna paint whiskey straight into the cakes.
If I was adding a soak for flavor, I would never just add like straight booze.
I feel like old fashions have that kind of woodsy flavor.
You're just painting whiskey on it.
Yeah, basically painting whiskey in it. And I'm gonna make the frosting have a little bit of a tree flavor.
So you're trying to infuse
trees.
The tree.
Yes. Yeah, let's boil the tree with sugar. Make a tree simple syrup. Get that pine flavor. Smells kind of like pine salt. Let's lean in, let's add some orange to it. The top layer will be the most piney. Sure, pine trees. Oh, this looks like a cherry. Yeah. Could I put cherries in it?
That would have been pretty obviously good tasting. I went with pine.
So fondant is technically a very thick icing, but it takes the form of like dough.
If we flash back now to the last time I worked with fondant with Johnny's head cake, I learned a lot of valuable lessons. 1, don't sculpt with fondant. 2, don't use water. This time, I'm gonna make the most beautiful fondant work you've ever seen.
So I'm gonna roll out sort of like a log, and I'm gonna take some fuchsia fondant, and I'm just gonna keep twirling it until it's relatively incorporated.
I want it to be like a light sky blue. You know, keep this like very elegant pastels. Damn it, it's all stuck.
You need cornstarch to dust your surface, or else fondant can get stuck.
I have to redo it. How do people do this and not get it stuck on things?
You really get one chance to drape your fondant. And secure the fondant onto the cake, pulling the wrinkles down and out. I'm trying to create sharp corners.
Ooh, I'm a ghost. Oh, it tore. Oh, it's tearing. Maybe I'll do something to cover it then. Of course it goes right there, god damn it. Okay, that's not ideal, but I'll have to do for now. I think they make it look so easy, but it's not easy. This is the hardest part. So I'm gonna pretend like it was a choice and not an accident. I'll do the Zach thing. Bullshit my way to last place.
So now we have to stack and tier this cake, and we do that with dowels.
This is 3 cakes, which I'm calling a tier.
Whoa, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big man. This is a big day.
You should use as many dowels as inches of cake the cake above it is. There will be an 8-inch cake layer on top of this, so we're gonna use 8 dowels, and basically exactly as tall as the cake.
How many? 3. It's the magic number. Oh, this is fun. When I push the stick in, it kind of oozes jam out the side.
I've actually never done what I'm doing right now. Typically, I don't even bother, but I want them to feel like Keith did what you should do to make a wedding cake, and you know what? I'm proud of you. I'm gonna put another cake on top of that. Those are my support beams. They're like sort of animal stairs. Stairs that help your cat get on the bed.
Okay, so I'm gonna score what I think is the middle. This feels very high stakes. Okay. That's okay. Moving so goddamn slow. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the heart before all the filling goes in. Oh, God, I'm cutting so slow. Like, can I be any slower? Goodness.
Is that Chandler?
As the guys build their cakes and move on to decorating, Marissa is still waiting for her passion fruit jelly to set.
I have transferred my passion fruit into the freezer. I need it to cool down and set a little bit. I just don't want clumps of gelatin. But at this point, like, what the f else am I gonna do?
Do you have a plan B if you don't use that?
No, there is no plan B. This is it.
And that's part of the filling?
That is part of the filling, so I literally cannot build the cake. Oh, it looks terrible. It looks like I've got scrambled eggs in my passion fruit. Everything wrong is happening. Ah!
Marissa, look at me. Look at me. 2 hours. If that doesn't set, you need a plan B. So I would put a lot of gelatin there, hope it sets, and make a different alternative for your filling, yeah? And you wanted to have the passion fruit flavor?
Yeah.
What if you did passion fruit and mixed it with one of the other jams? Punch
You're not
of passion
using any
fruit.
more
No,
of
you can
that?
use it, yeah. But see, think about that. Passion fruit raspberry sounds pretty good.
I'm thinking blackberry might work because I have a black heart and mix it with
The passion fruit.
passion fruit that I have.
And that's great, and that's already a jelly.
That looks good. That's a good consistency. I can work with this consistency. Taste this. This tastes like, I'm hoping a little bit.
It's like a tropical jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can live with that.
Look, girl, I want you to win.
I want me to win too.
I want this divorce to prevail.
So we're going to add some flowers now. We're not gonna put a ton on. Definitely less is more.
I think I'm finally ready to start decorating the wedding cake. Now, I have a bunch of disco balls, but I think that they're gonna really appreciate if I can make one myself. Doesn't matter what it tastes like. Honestly, the only thing that matters is what it looks like.
I gotta put so much cake structure on the back of this thing. I'm gonna make a full cake paste, cake glue. I'm gonna crumble all this cake, mix it with frosting, and just build with my hands. Shape a beautiful staircase. Kind of like a cake pop. I'm gonna cake pop the butt. which I think is the right move. And it's working. It's becoming a big old frosting staircase.
Here we go. Here we go. Kind of feel like I shouldn't think about it. Just go for it. Be very careful. Maybe they're not. Ah! I cannot believe I bullshitted these cakes into looking like they're actual cakes. Just go for it, Eugene. Certainly not flat. That's more like the top of someone's head. This is more like a head than the head I tried to make.
Feeling better, less helpless. 10 steps behind you. I'm ready to frost something, thank God. I'm very happy with the color. I'm happy with the color, I'm happy with the taste. Life, this is so messy. But that's fine. So is divorce. So.
That's right.
Keith, I think you were very smart to build on your final platform.
Yeah.
You want to be part, oh shit, do you know your backside fell out?
I didn't know that. When did that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, uh-oh. Fell right out its butt.
Fell out of its butt.
Just squidge. Squidge it on.
But you need
I know.
something.
Hold on. I'm gonna just hold the squidge here for a while.
Hold the squidge.
What if I just built a box around the whole thing?
We need weight.
Squidge it for now.
We need a weight.
I don't think we do.
Okay.
I think the squidge is squidging.
Okay. All the kids are saying it. Squidge is straight squidging.
All right, final 44.
The only thing I know is I can design the bottom one by itself first. As for some fabrics, I can do like a lace trim. Just think elegance and grace for mom. Elegance and class. Oh, this looks so bad. Oh, my mom's gonna be so mad.
No! It's fine. It's fine. It looks like garbage.
I've got to get it all on one big go, and then I've got to figure out how I cut it so that the edges work out.
Oh, this looks so bad. Oh, my mom's gonna be so mad. Well, I've chosen an aesthetic. This was not what I originally wanted, but I'm going with it now.
I'm ready to start making this look like a disco ball. I need this to be uniform and perfect. Then I'm gonna add glitter everywhere, turn the top into a disco ball. You know, they say something like 40% of wedding cakes end in divorce cake.
We're gonna spray it and paint it, and spray it and paint it, spray it and paint it. It just looks like long lines, lots of lines.
Wow, Keith, the texture is really kind of remarkable.
Okay, I need to break off. Oh. I wanted to get her away from him. Oh, I guess I'll just be headless. Whoops, okay. I was trying to split him in half, but now he just broke his head, which is also funny. This needs my flowers. I'm sorry, but this actually looks so Asian.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up.
I'm so glad it's over. Much like my marriage.
Welcome to Without a Recipe Wedding Cakes. Today we'll be judging on taste, presentation, creativity, and is it a wedding cake?
By nature, a wedding cake is a physical, fluffy, moist, delicious manifestation of love. It's not just a birthday cake.
I want you guys to think outside of the box. No basic vanilla with like chocolate frosting.
People want to be able to see it because it is this little iconic staple. I am so excited.
Hello.
Oh my.
Hi. Hello.
You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Gorgeous.
Off the rack.
안녕하세요. This season, I've dedicated every recipe to a woman in my family. So for this wedding cake, it's all about my mama. Now she had one divorce, and then her husband recently passed. So this is an I don't need a man wedding cake. Ooh. So she gave me all her favorite things, and I just incorporated every single thing into this baked monstrosity. So I hope you enjoy it. Judges, I proudly present the Mignon I Don't Need a Man wedding cake.
would you look at that? There is not a head on the man.
Because you don't need a man.
I love the topper.
She's doing totally fine on her own.
Do you see it?
The inspiration is all the things she loves. So what you'll find is an espresso chocolate cake, because she loves coffee cake. Cream cheese frosting, 'cause she loves cream cheese, with blackberry, raspberry, and blueberry filling.
Ooh.
And then the outside I wanted to decorate with her favorite flowers, roses and hydrangeas. And she loves color and patterns because her favorite designer is Christian Lacroix.
It looks sort of like 3 little like footstools or pillows on top of each other.
That's exactly what I was going for.
And I kind of love it.
I like the height of it. It's definitely a statement cake. I like that you've colored each tier a different color.
Wanted to make it kind of look like a Korean lady's fever dream.
I think you succeeded.
Definitely.
Hydrangeas are poisonous.
Oh.
2 wedding cakes. So you're not supposed to put hydrangeas on wedding cake because it's poisonous. Like when you cut a hydrangea, it's like milky. Oh. Like the sap is milky.
It's my time, it's my time.
No.
You know,
They do say till death do us part.
This is very true.
but maybe you can cut around the hydrangea areas.
Yeah.
Which there's 2 hydrangeas.
I can cut from the back.
It's so cute. I'm sorry not to be like condescending or patronizing, but flower juice is the least of your worries today. Like something else is gonna kill you before hydrangeas.
Wait
do.
until you cut into it to see. Is it gonna tip over like Jenga? I'm so worried about
It
it.
shouldn't if it's tiered.
If it's fully supported, it should be fine.
Yeah, that's properly.
Should be.
God.
Be.
Oh God.
So we're doing a little Jenga test on all these. That's
I
cool.
know.
What a fun twist
like that.
that none of us saw coming.
Ooh.
All right. Kinda.
At first
want
I
me to
was
put your-
thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Mike and I will probably get married. And I thought, this be like wedding cake testing today. Like maybe it'll give me some ideas.
That cake is crumbling.
It's crumbly. I'm wondering
it's
if
giving
it's
dusty.
it's dry.
It's giving dusty.
I'm wondering if it's dry. I know.
Well, my mom has a very dry sense of humor.
Oh my God. Okay. I'd like the head too.
Got it.
Do you know about the kink of swallowing Barbie heads?
No, we don't know about the kink of swallowing Barbie heads. Johnny, do go on.
There's people who swallow Barbie heads so that they can enjoy the feeling of it going through them. Okay.
That's a thing.
I made you a
Never heard
bukkake
that.
cake, and that's somehow so much worse.
Well, I'm wearing like a tux. Like it wasn't the vibe. I should have just shut the f up.
Taste the cake.
Let's taste the cake.
Okay.
It smells delicious.
Your filling is good. Mm-hmm. The cake is a little dry.
It tastes like the sandwich or the cookie part of a ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
My mom's favorite.
No, but it's the texture of it too. It's really, really dry.
It's sandy.
My mom loves sand.
Well, I like the flavor combination because the coffee with the chocolate and then the cream cheese and fresh berry, it tastes really well together. I love fresh fruit in cake. It's one of my favorite things. And then the dry cake is one of my least favorite things.
The dry cake is the only thing that I'm gonna like knock you on.
Yeah.
The rest I'm pretty impressed by.
Yeah, you don't want to overmix. I would say chocolate cakes, as soon as those dry ingredients disappear, as soon as they incorporate, stop mixing.
The actual filling is really good too. And I'm so sorry I said the thing about the Barbie head. It was so out of
Oh,
pocket.
no, we're keeping it in.
Okay. Anyway, what
Just like those people swallowing it are keeping it
there
in.
we go.
Is it a wedding cake?
It's a wedding cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wedding cake.
It's tiered
I don't
like
always
a
get the
wedding
last
cake.
one. I
Lacy.
usually don't get the last one.
Lacy, there's flowers. Yes.
It's not dry at all.
Here's the thing, wedding is like the ultimate birthday bash. You get to invite everybody you love from every part of your life and say, guess what, you're coming. Of course, they should look nice, whatever, but I love weddings for the party, for the dancing, for the vibes. So with that in mind, I wanted my cake to be a party. A cake that gets the dance floor going. So I don't have a punny title for my cake. It's perfect, and you're gonna love it. So please enjoy my
Disco.
Please enjoy disc cake.
Yeah, that's right, that's good.
So it is covered in edible glitter. I have been told that it is safe to eat. It's a funfetti cake with vanilla flavoring, and then the frosting is vanilla with a raspberry jam in between. Enjoy!
It is a disco ball.
Oh my God.
I love that. I think that's really creative.
It's
like
so
the
fun.
toppers having little disco ball heads.
It's definitely creative and design-wise.
Extremely.
This cake is like ready for all of the party.
This is so cool. Just visually, like I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you. I feel like a proud dad. This is amazing. I love a monochromatic cake. It's a
Yes.
statement. You know, your eyes are just drawn to it.
I tried my damnedest to like even out the frosting on the side, and it's so hard, and I don't know how you do it.
They're actually pretty sharp. I see sharp corners, so. Thanks. Yeah, you did a good job.
Is it big enough? How's the size?
It's a good size. That would probably feed, I don't know, 50 maybe?
I think you're perfect just the way you are.
John, I'm a bit of a size queen, so I want to make sure it's big.
We've established you're a size queen and a, what else are you?
Pillow princess.
Pillow princess.
Let's cut into it.
Into the cake. Is there cardboard in there too?
Yeah, there is cardboard.
I feel it. I think I got it.
There we go.
Wow.
One color.
Okay,
Color.
okay. Ooh. Look at those sprinkles.
It's colorful in there.
Whoa! Holy shit, bro!
It's so beautiful. We're just lining up for cake.
So each layer
Thank
has
you,
a
thank you.
different color of frosting, and then the cake is funfetti, so it's like a party
There's chocolate
explosion.
chips in there?
Yeah, I did that too. Forgot about that.
It's a party.
Zach, this smells so nice. It smells so much nicer than anything you've ever given me.
Whatever happens from here on out, this is the closest to the intended baked good that I've gotten. Jonathan Cakes.
Your filling is great.
Thank you.
Yeah, filling's great. And the cake is really dense.
It's dense.
It's
Thank you.
it's
It's
much
not dry. It's just dense.
Right, so
That's like our personalities.
It's not dry.
It's purposeful.
It's not dry.
I'm dry,
It's
he's
just-
dense.
Zach, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Johnny.
I love the flavors together.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
not the most perfect cake in the world, but
No,
like,
but neither am I.
leaps and bounds over what you served me in the past.
Did you make the jam? The filling inside?
the jam, define make. I kind of oversaw the process of sourcing it locally.
I think it tastes nice.
What about the butter?
It's very dense.
very dense.
But it's
mean?
moist.
What does dense mean?
There's a lot of cake in a little amount of
Okay, so you said only 50 people are gonna get to eat it. I wanna make sure everyone gets a lot of taste.
Cakes are supposed to be fluffy. Even more structured cakes like pound cakes or butter cakes are still
Little bounce.
fluffy. They gotta have the bounce.
But I don't want to dwell on the dense
I agree, Jonathan.
because I just want to say real quick, the
Yeah.
cake I thought was flavorful.
Yum.
It was moist.
It is a good flavor.
And the jam is a nice zingy flavor in the middle of your layers. Like
Locally sourced.
It's lovely. You are so much better than you are.
Yay!
It's really astounding. It's really great.
Judges, is it a wedding cake?
Yes.
Yes.
A wedding cake and more. It's a whole party.
I
A reception cake.
do! Oh man, that was scary.
There's like a coconutty.
Judges have gotten easier. This is totally fine. Not that good.
Judges, A wedding is a special event where a couple decides to take the next step together, where they're moving their relationship to the next level, where they're moving upward. And the ceremony reminds us that it's about the journey, not the destination. So today's wedding cake is inspired by all of those things. I hope you enjoy it. Please close your eyes.
I feel like there's gonna be stairs. I was right. I said stairs.
There's stairs.
Guessed it.
I guessed it.
Literally guessed it.
I made
I felt it.
stairs. Chocolate stairs. They're chocolate stairs. Now, they're not just chocolate stairs, that'd be boring. These are wooden stairs, so I tried to infuse flavors of wood into my stairs. We've got honey added into my buttercream, as honey is often grown on trees by the bees. You know how they are.
You know how bees grow things.
The little garnish on the side, the little pine, I actually boiled some of those pines down in a simple syrup and added some whiskey and some orange to sort of be sort of a hardwood floor smell and vibe. And it is all in a chocolate cake as well.
I love it. I thought it was a cash register at first. Which is also something that we love.
We
Money.
love that.
I think it's really innovative. Like, you hear tiers and you think of like 3 round tiers or, round tiers. And this is something totally different. The stairs, beautiful metaphor, love it.
It's really creative.
Yeah.
It is very creative.
I've never seen a wedding cake like this, and I get the theme of taking the next step.
I'm a little nervous to eat pine.
Pine is actually pretty good. I'm very impressed with your flavor profiles for your cake. I love doing unique flavors, and this, I'm excited.
It's a lot of cake to bake. That must take forever.
Wow.
A lot of cakes to mix.
I forgot how you did it. Is there a cardboard?
Yeah, so this one should have a nice amount of whiskey, simple syrup, a little bit of orange, a little bit of pine. I think the whiskey probably will be the prevalent flavor, as it's the strongest of those flavors.
Very level.
It cuts really nice and really level layers.
That is the most beautiful cross section we've seen today.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And hopefully it's not too much. I was kind of inspired by floor cleaner. Like Pine Sol.
Pine Sol?
Yeah.
It's nice. Sweet. It's the flavors are very light. Like, you're not overpowering us with flavor, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not sure I'm tasting the pine.
Yeah, I don't know. I boiled it real good, and I thought, wow, that's gonna taste like pine. And I tasted it, and I'm like,
Also, chocolate is a very overpowering flavor. If you wanted to focus on the pine, I would have done a vanilla cake.
This is also a little dry.
It's dry.
Yeah.
Dry, dry, dry.
Chocolate cakes are traditionally more moist.
Flavor-wise, I like the chocolate cake and I like the chocolate bits within the cake, but I don't taste a lot of the, do you say orange?
Because I was sort of going old-fashioned and floor.
Old-fashioned floor. Totally creative in flavor and look. This doesn't always necessarily read as a wedding cake, but I would assume it would be for a couple that loves floors. Or home improvement, maybe.
Huh? A couple that just love
love floors.
It's nice. It's really nice. The sad thing is, I have this beautiful man dressed up in a wedding dress. You're wild and crazy, and so you want the flavor to match that. And unfortunately, the flavor is just very normal.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It's not bad, and I feel like I knocked the joy out of you. I've in the past said things like, "This tastes like my grandma," and it's awful. It's like perfume, and now I feel like I just made you feel like, oh, we need to play it safe. Next time you bake like you're singing in the shower.
Yeah. Okay.
Bake like no one's watching.
Bake like no one's watching.
Yeah.
No one's staring.
Hey, my flowers! Careful, that's poisonous. Judges, is it a wedding cake?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think it's a wedding cake.
3 layers. It's tiered. It's just a very unique shape.
Yeah.
Huzzah. Huzzah.
Definitely a wedding cake.
Stairs.
And a wedding cake you've turned on its head, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Johnny, will you feed me?
You're in the tux.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It's not bad.
Chocolate cake, baby.
I feel like this one's drier than Eugene's.
I disagree. Disagree. They didn't say that, so you're probably wrong.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the death of marriage and the birth of the divorcee. I have made for you a divorce cake, a celebration of the ending of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. And when life gives you lemons, you make lemon cake. Filled with a blackberry passion fruit jam, because when the passion is gone, and a cream cheese icing.
Whoa.
Please enjoy freely.
Broken heart?
It's a broken heart, yes.
Oh, okay, that's
Fabulous.
really cool. That's really creative.
I spent a lot of time tracing and cutting out the stupid cardboard.
Did you bake it in a heart-shaped pan, or
Yes.
did you? Okay.
I baked it in heart-shaped pan.
I love the look of this cake. I love that the tiers both go down, but also kind of like split apart from each other. It's really dynamic to look at. And I can tell that you spent a lot of time really smoothing out the sides and getting a sharp, crisp look, which is not easy to do.
They're also with the layers and how you've cut into it. It's almost like I'm visualizing steps, but it's in a different meaning. it's like steps to freedom versus the next step.
It's great, it's great. I love the knife. You know what it does? It tells a story about the couple. Like I can imagine the person who's about to eat this cake. And I just love it.
Oh, and it's like lemons. It's a fresh flavor for a fresh start.
Yes, Rosanna.
Oh,
yes.
I like the symbolism.
Is there a board here?
There's a board.
Yes, there's a board. Oh, look how cute.
Wow. Oh, stop it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Pretty.
For the frosting, did you dye it black or did you use like a dark cocoa powder? Or...
I used dark cocoa powder. It was looking a little gray, so I...
It smells so
Yeah.
nice. Oh, it smells so good.
So I used a little bit of black dye just to darken it up a little bit.
Right. It smells so nice.
It does smell very lemony. What's the filling again?
It's a blackberry passion fruit.
It's a delicious cake.
Yay!
It's really good.
Wow. I cannot believe you made this without a recipe.
I cannot believe I made it without a recipe. It is truly one big blur.
I think visually it's great. Taste is amazing. It's really good.
Yeah, it's kind of unreal
Lemony
that you
cake.
did this without a recipe.
It's really creative.
Yeah.
The colors, even the shape of your cake, not just a heart, but the broken heart and the layered broken heart. That's really difficult to do.
It's very well done.
I don't know if you have an interest in baking, but if you do, like one of the first cakes I made was a broken divorce cake, which is kind of weird, like split down the middle. And it was not good. It was worse than this. But somebody said to me that I like brought it to this event and someone was like, you've got a future, kid. And I think the same way about you with this cake. I think you like this is crazy that this is your first wedding cake.
Hey, you're not invited back next year.
Oh no, I tasted your s'more the other day. There's improvement to be made.
And I just want to say, much like a divorce, you can't get through it without the support of your friends. And I couldn't have gotten it together without Eugene.
You are so sweet this season.
No, I didn't do it.
Sweet
Oh my
Eugene.
goodness.
And he gave me the idea, and I wouldn't have been able to put it together without him.
I'm cold.
When my mom and dad got divorced, she started my world history teacher, and now they're married. I did well. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's gonna kill me because we're gonna be watching this at like Christmas time together. Oh no, we're all gonna be home. My mom got through her divorce with a friend.
Judges, biggest question here. Is it a wedding cake?
It's a divorce cake.
No, yeah.
It's a divorce
It's so much
cake.
better.
No, it's not. It's a divorce cake.
Not a wedding
Not
cake.
a wedding cake.
Sorry, Marissa, you lost it.
It's fabulous. Whatever it is.
It's on its own category.
Yeah.
Thank you, judges.
Thank
you.
Bakers, I would never do what you did today. Making a wedding cake without a recipe is truly wild. There's so many things that can go wrong, and today so many things went right, so you should be very proud of yourselves. But unfortunately, yes, give yourselves a round of applause. Unfortunately, we do have to rank you. So just know you should all feel very proud of yourselves.
It's all of our special days.
Yeah.
It's our special day.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Rosanna, you got this.
Rosanna,
This is
give us
just
the bad news.
Such a lovely episode, like the ambiance and the creations you made. I feel terrible. I'm smiling because I feel uncomfortable. But I feel terrible announcing fourth place. But I will say about this cake, the fondant was a little funky.
Yeah.
And also, after we talked about it, that cake was just dry. So in fourth place, Keith. The driest of dry cake was your cake. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
You guys said, and I quote, well, it's not as dry as Eugene's.
I said that.
I didn't say
No,
that.
you said it was drier than Eugene's.
Oh, okay.
You said it wasn't. So what the y'all talking about?
I didn't say
What the
that.
y'all talking about?
I'm not gonna say anything because
I quit rolling back. Well, it's
did-
not as dry as Eugene's.
Yeah, this is also a little dry.
It's dry.
Chocolate cakes are traditionally more moist.
I feel like this one's drier than Eugene's.
I didn't
And
say
now,
that. Hold
suddenly,
record
the
straight.
driest of dry cakes, everybody. You guys are here, huh? Follow me, everybody. You guys are here, right? Let the kitchen hear this. We got to be in fourth place.
My gosh.
We're
not handhelds, Keith.
The bride.
we're not
That's right. Yeah. I can't. You can this dress. That's right, Desiree. I can't
Worried about
believe
this.
It was not the driest
Worried
cake.
about
I remember I was here. They said that Eugene's was drier. The fondant work, sure, I'll take that. But you didn't really stress that too much. I painted mine. It was beautiful. It was stairs, wood, symbolism, a party. Sure, anyone can do that. All those other cakes look like wedding cakes. Mine, stairs. Illusion cake and wedding cake. Magic is a part of a wedding. Illusions are magic. I crushed it today.
Also, look at him.
These judges are never welcome back on this show.
Keith, it's not our fault
You're gonna
that the cake was
you-
dry.
You're canceled. I'm so sorry. You're canceled. I'm so sorry you've been canceled.
In third place, there was a cake that was very beautiful in structure. We loved the filling, even though it wasn't homemade. It was still good. We also enjoyed the non-edible decorations that was on the cake. Third place is Eugene.
What would my mom say?
That you did a good job still.
Actually, we should just check
You
with
should
her.
call her.
He's probably awake right now.
Oh, uh-oh.
Let's see what my mom will
I'll
say.
tell her myself.
Let's see if she'll answer.
He's calling her. Speakerphone.
Oh no.
The drama.
Hello.
Hi, Amma.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
What's up?
Okay, so we're filming Without a Recipe. You know the show where we make stuff with baking and it's bad?
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Did you make a cake already?
Yeah, so I made one. Remember one dedicated to you, a wedding cake.
No.
Oh.
But I got third place.
Oh, that's the last one?
No, that's second to last.
No, it's not the last one.
I beat Keith, but I got third place.
Ah, okay. Anyhow, But I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think you have much talent for cooking. You know, that's funny. But anyhow, you have a great talent for eating. You know,
For eating?
That's what. Yeah, you have a great talent. So I love that. Anyhow, you cooking. You bake some cake, right?
Yeah, I baked a cake dedicated to you.
I have the joy of announcing first place, and I just want to say to both of you that it was a tough decision because you both did a very good job. You both made cakes that were so much fun, just visually really lovely and tasty as well. Wow, we're all stars. I would never, ever, ever say a woman belongs in the kitchen, but Marissa, I think you should spend some more time in the kitchen because you have a real talent. You're the winner today. Marissa, I want to say also, as somebody who makes cakes and decorate crazy looking cakes, I think you might give me a run for my money someday. I'm very impressed with your skills. So you should be very proud of yourself.
Oh my God! I would just like to say that love doesn't always win. And go forth, tits out.
Love doesn't always win, and go forth, tits out.
Well, congratulations, Marissa. Congratulations to all of us. Thank you, judges, for another incredible season. But we still got the live special. You can get tickets right now. Join us. You get to vote. You get to decide who wins. Maybe you'll decide some other stuff. It's gonna be a party.
You get to decide who wins. You get to choose. It's up to you.
4 chefs enter and 1 survives.
Her chef.
A big live special to end it all.
Yes, chef.
And you guys get to vote on the winner.
Her chef.
Get your tickets today at tryguys.com/live.